Sean Corbin, who played basketball at Coppin State, will toss it between Jeremy Grant and Jaren Jackson Jr. And the Grizzlies have it first. Grizzlies the Sunday win over Phoenix 114-109. Valanciunas, an early look, going at Jokic, turning, gunning, and getting it to drop.
It was definitely a challenge for everyone, and it's nice to see that the guys went out there and gave what they could under the circumstances.
Valanciunas hangs and hits over Jokic.
The other night as well, where Joe was disappointed and Kyle even disappointed that he didn't get him the pass. So it's going to happen one of these games.
Craig missing the long gun. Dylan Brooks with a little bit of bully ball off the glass and down. Shot clock at 8. Jokic. Craig double clutches and then buries a triple. Torrey Craig just 25% from beyond the arc. Backdoor cut by Morant, 6 to shoot. Wheels in the lane, floats, misses. Valanciunas there for the offensive rebound.
To give you points in the paint. Another miscommunication on a pass from Jokic.
And Jokic, his body language is not good. Valanciunas. Wow, 360 spin and a make.
Nice setup by Dylan Brooks.
And we've been told that DeAnthony Melton will not play tonight. A sore hand. It's precautionary as Jokic reins in a triple. Jokic lobs, and that's too tall for Grant. And Barton, in trying to save it,
Tried to get
lob, and that time it works. Tyus Jones. And this pace is a Grizzlies pace. Jokic, another 3, and the Grizzlies will call for time. Valanciunas against Jokic. Shot clock down to 5. Solomon Hill. Pick and roll. Valanciunas with the finger roll. Has the 5th worst defensive field goal percentage in the paint.
And they give up almost 50 to their opponents tonight as Beasley knocks down that mid-range jumper.
And right now, as Guterich goes to work, we have the top 2 assist to turnover rate guys in the league. And Solomon Hill drops in a triple. Second to Tyus Jones last year. Rankings at the moment are reversed. Tyus Jones is second and Monte Morris is first. Guterich, beautiful pitch ahead to Brandon Clark. It's a Beasley. Rebound, Brandon Clark on a run. Grizzlies playing at their pace. Guterich double clutches. His 3 is through. Marco Guterich drops in a triple and a Denver timeout. Porter pulls up for 3, misses. Rebound. Solomon Hill. Lob for Jaren. Simply waits out Porter and slams.
And allowed Jaren to still be down the floor to get that easy 2-hand slam.
10 straight by the Grizzlies. Morris steps back and drops in a 3. 4 of the 5 Denver field goals have been triples. Jaren for 3. Bango! Grant, 3 seconds. Weaves his way, got to the cup, and Brandon Clark said, no, not in my house. Taken into account, we've seen maybe this year, Grizzlies did hold Denver to just 25% shooting in that first quarter. Grant.
On that give to Marco, catch and finish.
And here's a point that you as a former point guard would appreciate. Grant buries the triple, knocking out Portland in, I beg your pardon, knocking out San Antonio in 7 tough games. And somehow again, Dylan Brooks just is able to manufacture shots.
Have enough people that can put the ball in the basket on their offensive end to make a run.
Hernan Gomez offensive rebound and an and one got by Conchar and laid it up and laid it in. And Barton back with the defensive rebound. Sets up Porter for 3. And that is the perfect segue to telling you that only 33% of Denver's field goal attempts this year are 3.
That have on the floor are guys that are willing and capable of 3-point shooters, so the Grizzlies have to adjust their defense.
Wow, Porter. 6'10". He's another one of those guys who grew up playing as a guard and then grew into a big body. Conchar with a reverse.
Dylan Brooks, you talk about Dylan has playmaking ability.
Clark covered up by Porter, 5 to shoot. Morant works against Craig on the baseline. Still with it, and somehow reverses it in.
Oh my gosh.
Michael Malone was arguing for an offensive foul here. But
that is amazing. And you see what type of shots and looks they'll have at the rim.
Jokic over Valanciunas.
This is the absence of Plumlee is going to allow the Grizzlies to do whatever they want to getting to the basket, but they got to defend that three-point line.
Feel us a little bit more, maybe some more overs on the screens as well defensively, because they're 8 of 19, make it 9 of 20. They're just 5 of 16 inside the arc.
Positions and configurations.
There's also a good kick out on the double team by Valanciunas.
Jokic muscling inside against Jonas. Valanciunas with a mismatch against Gary Harris. 13 to shoot. Back cut Jones. Inside Clark for the finish.
Those are one each.
Steal by Barton. Dillon trying to get in front of him defensively. Barton with a drop down. Harris with a finger roll finish. Anderson, yes.
Another one of those guys that plays the game.
Morant on the pitch out. Jones got by Gary Harris. Missed the floater, but Valanciunas puts it back up and in on the reload. A dozen for Valanciunas. The different shot clock to game clock. Grizzlies by 13. Barton. And a foul by Barton. To shoot for Valanciunas. Jonas. Oh, what a move. It is worthy of note that Denver has had 11 rallies from double digits down. Foul on Brooks.
The pass of Valanciunas.
Really bad lob. And there's Jaren with a knockaway. Took it away from Gary Harris. Grizzlies 3-on-2 if they hurry. Dillon to the cut. Oh, jackhammers it down. Statue of Liberty style. Through over Phoenix on Sunday. Morant spinning and dishing. Jackson. Brooks into the seam. Scoops and scores. Timeout Denver.
Deadly offensive weapon.
Jeremy Grant with a deep ball. Morant leaning and hitting. And again, he's perfected that move, Grevin, where he gets his defender on his back.
Not playing again, it's a struggling Knicks team, but at least you're in the garden playing a struggling team.
Yes, Jokic.
So you got to put on the floor.
Yeah.
To stand there, man, he's in his comfort zone with that little shot.
Jokic 6 of 13. Valanciunas jams it down on the head of Michael Porter.
I think he gave him a little stare down after he dunked it on him.
Valanciunas out of the game with the 3 fouls. Jaren's back in. And Brandon Clark.
Give him a little of that shimmy on him and take it to the basket.
Porter. Man, it's a beautiful looking jump shot.
16 points in that quarter. We've got to keep guarding here in this fourth quarter. Brad Jones, who told me at halftime, hey, the big thing going forward is Jokic is going to become a playmaker.
A lot of the looks, and they've also done a great job of getting to their second, third, fourth options if they have to.
Morant, wham, with 2 hands over the top. Fourth quarter job. Ja crossing over, attacking, scooping and scoring. Ja Morant to the rim, and a Denver timeout. Like I said, you come to the gym every night and you never know what you're going to see. Morant, deep position, and the finish. Fourth quarter Ja getting it done. 4 gone by in the fourth. Jokic, backdoor cutting Craig.
So if he doesn't see a defender in front of him.
Beasley picked up by Conchar. Jokic a standstill 3, puts it in.
Steal attempt there leads to this corner 3.
Missed by Morris, rebounded by Grant. Harris retreats behind the 3-point line and buries it. Gary Harris.
Quick hop there by Grant. Quick reaction.
Harris with a drive and a flip that won't fall, but then tapped in by Jokic. Call by Jonathan Sterling, who was in good position to make that call. Kyle Anderson, long 2, puts it in. Denver held to fewer than 100 for just the 7th time this season. Their final score, Grizzlies 104, Denver 96.